Okay, just at number 49 Jenalyn Crescent, having a look here what's going on with the, see how bad the tree roots are in this toilet pipe here. So there is a bit of a crack right there on the bend. No roots there though, but John's just had to cut her down here just a little while ago. Okay, so you can see the remains of the roots on that joint and that one as well. Obviously it looks like it's all flowing at the moment. It's only going to be a matter of time till they grow back. There's actually a hole in the pipe there. And then joints to PVC right there. Okay, and that's at the main sewer there. That's a manhole. I'm assuming it's the main sewer. It's PVC all the way to there, so it's only just the first couple of metres that's earthenware where the tree roots are getting in. So yeah, that's fixable without having to dig everything up. We can put a liner in there for sure. It'd be a nightmare if we had to dig out the bathroom floor, hey? Is it something that's been sort of happening over and over again with the block toilet?
It's happened twice now.
Okay. Yeah, so John, I can see where the roots were getting in on the joints in the earthenware, and John's obviously chopped those all out. You can just sort of see the remnants, but it is a lot like pruning the tree. See what happens once the joints in the pipe start to leak. Obviously then the roots just grow towards that moist spot in the soil and then back into the pipe. So yeah, putting a liner in there would seal it all up, stop it leaking and stop the roots from growing back. Well, looks like there's a junction there too. It's probably a vent. Go and have a look where that vent is. So just before, in the earthenware pipe, just before it joins into the PVC, there's a junction there. I'm assuming it's going to be for the vent. Obviously we can line a junction, but for where it is what it is, it might be better just to dig a bit of a pothole outside and replace that, and then put a liner back in under the slab, back to the toilet here. Junction liners are they can be done, but they're pretty expensive if it's not going to be very deep out there. It'll probably be as well to just dig that little bit and put the liner back in, then cover all these joints under the slab. Cool, but it's all going again, it's all sort of free flowing again now. So I don't need to do any more root cutting as yet. Okay, so just going to take a look in the vent pipe here and just see if it is that same junction. Or yeah, it looks like it will be. Yeah, so that's the PVC to earthenware joint right there. There's actually a fair hole in the pipe there too, I didn't spot before. I don't think that's the same one as we saw last time. Just on the top of the pipe. Okay, so we would need to keep that junction open as well if we were to put a liner in. So yeah, I think we'll have to do a junction liner. It's all concrete, stenciled concrete out here, so we wouldn't be able to dig down to that junction. Well, not without making a huge mess anyway, and we'd always see it, it'd never match up where we repair it. So yeah, the liner down there would be the go.